What's up, guys? This video is probably gonna be trash, but I figured since I did the setup yesterday, I would just come on and ramble about what's been going on in my life and dominating my free time lately, which is Riot Games. And I did not expect this, and I'm sure if you're experiencing the same thing, you didn't expect it either. Some things to know about me. For context, I love trading card games, and I love fighting games, and I love strategy games. And like many, I've been playing League of Legends on and off for years. Like, I'm sure everyone has League friends that they play games with, and like that's how you've stayed in touch. Like, that was kind of the apparatus that was League of Legends in my life. I never really wanted to be like good at the game. I never really wanted to dive into the meta. I've always played like a handful of champions that I main, that I play when I'm online with my friends. Like, I don't really solo queue. But Riot Games is trying to turn me into a customer this year. It is true. I feel like I should just start with TFT because something we know from recent announcements is that the auto battler industry is considered to be untapped. When I think of auto battlers, I think of like the Bazaar and TFT and Super Auto Pets. And with MiHoYo's most recent announcement, I'm gonna get this name wrong. Honkai Star Anima, I don't know what the fuck it's called. They just announced an auto battler. I don't know what their intention is regarding gacha and PvP with that. I will cover it if that's something that you guys are interested in. I'm at least gonna try it when it comes out. But long story short, I think in response to this acknowledgement in the auto battler community that the genre is untapped, Riot has made the decision to invest more heavily in TFT. And I think that's clear with the commitment to a graphic overhaul in set 15, and I think that's clear with the obvious commitment to directional changes in set 16, and that looks like it's going to be really fun, and that drops on PBE today. But as far as TFT in my own life, like, this has been something that has been on and off with my friends. I have a lot of like TCG friends who really enjoy TFT as like a shut my brain off and like let the stuff do its thing kind of game, but I will give it credit. Like, when you shut your brain off and play TFT, you can just lose. Like, there's a learning curve, and like, can some of it be reduced down to spreadsheets and best in slot options? Yeah, but like, adaptability is a core mechanic of the game, and there's some depth there, and they definitely want to explore adaptability more in set 16 if what they've said in their dev diary is to be believed. So expect coverage on that. The other two things that I want to talk about, which are a little bit more close to home, TFT is kind of adjacent and I'm interested in it, but like, if you know me, you know I love my trading card games and I love my fighting games, and Riot is coming after me with Riftbound and 2XKO. One thing I've always wanted, and there's a, I'm gonna forget his name, Chen? I'm wrong and I say Chen, I'm gonna be mad at myself. Yeah, I think it was Jay Chenser, I don't know how to pronounce this, I'm sorry. It was in one of his longer videos. He was talking about a wish for Street Fighter 6. That there could be some kind of synchronous ranked mode where you can watch your friends play ranked and be in voice chat. And just make fighting games a little bit less of this like isolated training arc experience where you put in a ton of time. And yes, it's rewarding, like over time. Getting better at a fighting game is rewarding. If you haven't tried, I would suggest it. But it can be isolating. It can be difficult to sit there and say like all of this is worth it. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of losing over and over again, which is something you can learn from, of course. But he said, oh, you know, I wish that I could just get on ranked and voice with my friends and I didn't have to use Discord to do that. And I'm like, ever since that video, I'm like, yes, please, a fighting game with social features that lets me just like commiserate with people while I'm getting dunked on, or like celebrate with people when I rank up. And then 2XKO comes out and has all of these social features and duo queue and synchronous PvP with up to 4 players, and it's free and there's no reason to not try it. And I think that a lot of people, if they give it a chance and they learn the systems of the game, and it is still a fighting game, there's still that learning curve, absolutely. But if you give it a chance and you go for it, it's a rewarding game. And the balance isn't perfect right now, but I trust like the amount of effort that's gone into the release of this game. Like, I thought they were delaying it because they were afraid it wasn't going to make money, and it seems like they were delaying it to make sure it was great. Like, the character models are wonderful, the monetized elements seem worthwhile. Like, I bought a couple skins because they're nice. Like, I don't have anything really negative to say for a game that's in early access. And then on to Riftbound. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for like 10 years, which I love. And I've had a love-hate relationship with Yu-Gi-Oh! And during certain formats, there have been times where I've just chosen not to play. I've also played Pokemon TCG competitively. I've also played Weiss Wars quite a bit, competed for that too. But Riftbound is special, and almost in the same way that 2XKO is special in how it approaches the fighting game formula. Riftbound kind of looks at TCGs as a what-if opportunity where you question the convention of why things are the way they are. Why can't the game systems account for more players? Why can't the game systems account for different location cards and how they affect the game? Or they might be called battlefields. I'm going to keep calling them locations. But all this to say, like, the level of polish, and this isn't to say that Riot's ever been the kind of company to mail it in, but I remember when I was playing League of Legends and a new champion came out every 2 weeks, and the game felt very monetized, and there was still effort behind it. It was still a fun video game. I was playing it at the time. But these days, it feels like every decision that they make is purposeful. And they're earning my free time. They are. I would do on Guilty Gear. I would go play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I still play Master Duel. But a lot of my time has been taken up by Riot IP. And I just felt like I needed to come on the internet and talk about it, because I wonder if other people are going to go into 2026 playing like 3 different Riot games like I plan to. And that's pretty crazy. So let me know in the comments if you are excited for the new TFT set, or Riftbound as a whole, or 2XKO. Let me know what your favorite commitment from Riot has been, or if you're skeptical of anything, because again, like, I don't look at these things and say they're perfect. I look at them and I say, wow, a company is willing to take a risk on a formula in a way that is really quite something. Like, watching duos for 2XKO is thrilling. Watching 4 people play who are all really, really, really good at the game, pretty peak.